they just don't have enough resources and enough space to accommodate all the people who are trying to reach out for help.
People addicted to heroin and painkillers are dying while waiting for treatment in an overwhelmed system. Good evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Robin Wilhoit.
And I'm John Becker. The state of Tennessee has just 7 facilities offering detox and rehab to people with little or no insurance. The Helen Ross McNabb Center here in Knoxville is one of those providers. It currently has more than 1,000 people on a waiting list for its 7 detox beds. It also has 8 crisis detox beds, and almost 200 people are waiting for the center's 19 residential rehab beds.
WBIR-10 News reporter Becca Habegger spoke with facility officials about those wait times, and she joins us now with their story. Becca?
Robin and John, keep in mind, statistically, more people in this state die from heroin and prescription opiate overdoses than in traffic accidents. The disease of addiction now claims the lives of more than 1,000 Tennesseans each year. In this special report, I took a look at why there are some people who want to get clean but die trying. In the guessing game of catchphrase,
I get married and I wear a
dress. Every second counts.
They're off for summer, but they have to go to school
Until time runs out. These women know the value of time, but their situation is no game.
Is it hard to give yourself permission to have a good day sometimes? Or to be happy?
They're part of the intensive outpatient program at the Helen Ross McNabb Center in Knoxville.
Recovery is possible. Treatment works.
But Hilda Phipps, director of adult addiction services here, says the overwhelming need for services means a waiting list hundreds of people long for detox and residential rehab.
For those who have low or no insurance, there just aren't enough beds available. If a person has private insurance or the means to pay out of pocket, they can get help much sooner.
Only 7 facilities in the entire state offer detox services to people with no insurance. Helen Ross McNabb is the only provider in the Knoxville area. The next closest facilities are in Chattanooga and Johnson City.
People are dying out there who are looking for a place to go.
Chad Gibson knows this firsthand. After 2 rounds of rehab, then relapse, he found himself without money, insurance, or a support network. So he called Helen Ross McNabb.
I called them every day. I was begging. I was like, please let me in or I'm going to die. And after about a week, miraculously, I got a space, I got a bed in the crisis unit.
He detoxed there and then spent 10 months elsewhere in residential rehab.
I 100% believe that if I had not gotten into that detox unit, when I did, that I would be dead or in jail.
Gibson has been sober now for more than 1.5 years and works for the Metro Drug Coalition, where he helps other people in recovery turn their lives around.
I really believe like when an addict does reach out for help, you have a very small window of opportunity to get them in somewhere before they change their mind or before they give up.
That's why so many want to see more resources and beds available for people with little or no insurance.
The sooner the help can be provided and the longer the help lasts, the better the outcomes.
Who wants to read the next one?
For these women and other people in recovery, freedom from the cycle of addiction is possible.
Don't lose hope.
But for those who can't pay, a waiting game is unavoidable. The Helen Ross McNabb Center receives up to 100 calls for help per day, 99% of which are from people addicted to heroin or opiate-based prescription painkillers. Just 6 years ago, those drugs made up less than half of the calls for help. Center leaders call the exact waiting list number a moving target, as people are constantly signing up and, unfortunately, falling off.